Battle viewers! We know our duty, and it's to...
as long as I can, Captain.
No, brother. Rejoin our forces and bring fury to the enemy. This battle is mine alone.
Yes, sir.
Going off on alone again, of course. You know, it's twice in one campaign. That seems like a good idea. Anyways, battle viewers, we know our duty. And it's apparently to break every rule of the Codex, so we might as well finish strong by... Oh, bam! That's right. Now that I have this, whatever will you do? That's right. Boom! Oh, God. Bam! Okay. I guess that's our execution for them with the thunder hammer. Bam! Oh, these guys are still tough, even with that. Ah, yes. Oh my, what's this? To the skies! Smash! That's right. Did that guy just like poop a grenade before I smashed him? Sure seemed like it. I guess this is a little bit of a platforming section.
Will not stop me, and neither will you.
Ooh. And then I smash right on top of everyone. Yes! Oh, I need to get out of there. No! There we go. There we go. I need a little bit of space when I'm smashinating these bloodletters. Oh, God, they have so much health. Come on! There we go. What have we over here? Guardsman, Chaos Guard. Nope. Nani? How about some of this? Bam! There he is. I found it. Bam! Oh, wait. He cheats. He does unfair things. There we go. Yes, that's right. Puny, mostly ordinary human. Oh! There we go. Back to the warp demon spawn. Oh, what do you know? Some lore.
I've encountered unexpected results. Warp energies affect different species in different ways. Essentially, I can tune this weapon to cause maximum damage to whatever enemy we face. If humans are caught in the blast wave, they will not be harmed. Good news, I suppose.
You suppose.
The dark gods of...
The stronger the assault of my psychic shields.
The world grows...
No! I will smash! Oh God, they're doing their like hurdy attacks on me. Counterattack! Give me my health back. Really, that doesn't actually... Normally it would... There we go. Get my shields back before I go back in for the killing blow on these fools. Yes. Your Hellblades are nothing compared to the Thunderhammer. Now I close the distance. There we go. Oh my God. Wow, one slam is enough. Oh man, just body slam.
The psychic attacks are increasing. I'm hearing things now. The name comes to whisper in my mind. I must understand it. Because something completely unexpected has happened. Orcs are invading this planet. The timing is perfect. The psychic scourge weapon is ready, and millions of orcs will prove the ultimate test subjects. I will save this planet. History will remember this as the moment we turn the tide against the alien threat to our people.
Kill the loyalist!
Your brothers thought the same, traitor. Their corpses.
I'd have to say, you know, a little late for the whole kill the loyalist thing as I'm like body slamming you. Oh God. There we go. Give me my health back. Excellent. One thing I don't like is that this thing doesn't give me It doesn't give me the shockwave on the execution. No! I am now just some guy who can't platform anymore. And I can't use my other weapons because of the thunder hammer. I gotta switch back. Without the jetpack, I'm gonna be vulnerable, so we have to switch back to the power axe. Okay. Oh, what do you know? Speak of the devil. There we go. Give me that power axe. No, I don't want any of those. That's fine. But this should be the final mission. I don't know if this is the final battle of the final mission. Oh, great. One of these things. Maybe if I just concentrate my fire on it and use my shields to my advantage, I can just mow it down before it is able to mow me down. That's the hope, at least. Yeah, there we go. Tanked it. That faces my shield. That was the key to victory all along. Oh, Lord.
In Nemeroth's name, I possess this corpse. I possess this Inquisitor. I possess his secrets. The warp device is here. So close. But how can I get to?
Well, sounds like Drogon wasn't having a good day. Uh-oh. Well, they think to use some strategy against me. Wait, he's close enough that my Storm Bolter should be effective. Well, he's so dodgy. He's like, I'm more advanced than the typical enemy because I am able to dodge a little bit. And poop, well, I guess the guardsmen can also poop hand grenades. That doesn't make you that. Oh. No, you don't. I will mow you down. Not gonna happen. Oh, I win. I win. What else can you throw at me?
For the final glory of chaos!
Well, I don't know about that. There we go.
Hold the door! Kill weak!
Okay, we got some more. Oh, that guy has to go. All right, let's zippity zap this guy real quick. Wait, is somebody? Okay, there we go. That's the end of the Chaos Portal. And the end of him. Where's my Storm Bolter at? They're gonna try and flush me out. There we go. Flush these nuts out. Zap! Right on the head. 2 shots, efficient delivery. Yes, every weapon a tool, and every tool is used to hit people on the head. I'm pretty sure Gilliman wrote that somewhere in the Codex. The wise words of the Primarch would not fail me. Not that Titus cares. Well, good gravy! This looks like a really big elevator. Push the button. Oh, cutscene. Okay. That was some cutscene, boys. I learned a lot from that one. Crazy warp energies.
There is much blood on your hands, for all those you have killed. For Sidonus, and for the Emperor. I will finish this.
With a quote like that, I have a strong feeling that we are approaching the final battle. That's fine. As long as you give me ammo first. Then it'll be fine. If you don't give me ammo first, I will be sad. I will be most sad.
Dread gods of chaos, I am Nemeroth, your herald and champion. I have burned 1,000 worlds in your dark names. You challenged me to recover this fragment of your power, and I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor who dared claim it as their own lie dead at my hand.
I guess that's as good as it's gonna get for ammo. Whatever. These are pretty good weapons. I'm satisfied with them. Hey, Nemeroth, not sure if I was invited to this party. Maybe I was, though. How's it going? Oh, doing some creepy chaos stuff over there, like waving your wiggly hands? Are you not even gonna say hi to me? Hey.
I return your dark relic to you. I offer up this world and all those upon it. I ask for the reward that was promised.
You want to talk to your gods? I will send you to them.
Admitted, Titus. The power of chaos is within you, calling to this relic. Imagine the Ultramarines dominating this galaxy in glorious conquest, with you at their head. Imagine the power you could wield.
As a slave to chaos, nothing you say can tempt me from the path of honor, or from avenging the deaths of my battle brothers.
Well, you're not the most charismatic, old Nemeroth. You're like, I've heard more tempting offers before. I'm just saying, Nemeroth, you could have been a little more convincing. No! Stop it! I know that I know I backpedal a little bit faster than you guys. So I'm not as worried about you anymore. I know I can just kind of walk backwards like this. And as long as I don't let him get excessively close, it's kind of okay, actually. See that? Yeah. I don't know, Korn didn't really bless you with a lot of that close range capability. Uh-oh. Guys who can shoot back.
Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon.
Tried to flush me out with the hand grenades.
The true nature of power.
All we gotta do is zap these guys, and that'll be the end of them. Come on, Nemeroth. Come and face me yourself. Like, stop sending your minions at me. Oh, that's right. That's right. These guys are just normal humans, I think. Really? He's like, he laughs at me, but I'll get a shot on him before I die. We're like the Dark Gods or something. Really? You survived it from a plasma rifle. Impressive. Is there someone else? Did I miss someone? Oh. There we go. Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, I got it. The Emperor has, like, left me with his amazing power of, like, skipping QuickTime events, unfortunately. What? Are you going to send more of them at me? What's your plan, Nemeroth?
Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus? You opened a gateway to the Chaos realm.
Oh god, they've got a zappy guy. I don't like zappy guys. They're zapping me. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to use crazy bullet time mode. There we go. Oh. Hand grenades. Lots of hand grenades. There we go. Yes, for all your demonic power, hand grenades are still the answer. Uh-oh, they're gonna corner me. Gotta smack them away. There we go. There we go. Oh, Stormbolter. It is so doing the job against these guys.
Your pathetic Imperial forces will be scoured clean from this field.
Yeah, just give me a chance to get some ammo.
Soon, my entire invasion fleet will cross into this reality.
Okay, I need to get the bloodletters first. That's gonna be step one. Especially because the Chaos Champion guys are actually not that fast. Machine gun. Wait, I can't. Ah! He's smacking my butt. Fall back. No, you don't. You're not gonna corner me. Ho ho. That's right. Ho ho. Ow! No, no, you're not gonna get me. Ho ho! I have escaped. Okay, now I can use my las cannon on him. Maybe I can shoot through them both. Come on. Okay, I need to get this guy before he recovers. Yay! Oh, he's beating my butt. No, was this a bad idea? Give me my health back. Yeah! Wait, can I just chop him up now? I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, I lied. I can't just chop him up. Ah! No! No! Why are you so fast? He's like
the world's fastest space marine. He's so fast. I can't. Okay, there we go. I was just lying about that. You're not that fast. You stink, actually. You suck. Don't worry. After I shoot you enough times, it'll be over. It's just a matter of time. No! This weapon doesn't do the job. No! There we go. Return fire. You don't have a ranged weapon. Yeah, I threw his shielding. Now I can actually do some damage. Oh! No! 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 Oh, why is he so fast suddenly? Okay, I need to stop fooling around. The power flows within me!
Oh! No need for quick time events, you fool! You got any more?
Your task is hopeless, Titus. I have the will of the dark gods behind me. But you have no one. And you will die here, alone.
I will? Cutscene. Oh, he's a demon prince now.
Killing my servants matters little. I am unassailable. The gods of chaos protect me with the very energies of creation.
You forget, Nemeroth. I am no stranger to the touch of the warp.
Oh, now we're doing this. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. I'm shooting his butt, and now I guess I'm playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots with his face. Oh, I gotta dodge. I see. I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like platforming on his face. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Can I Rock'em Sock'em Robots with Righteous Fury? F. There we go. I think it's working. I don't know what I'm doing.
Years, I will rise again and take my vengeance.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm hitting the 2 button, I guess. Oh, did I? What did I do? I saw his hand? I'm not sure what I did. How do I aim this? I don't understand how I aim this. Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. I just know it's happening. Don't ask me, boys, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh! That's the pattern. We just gotta mash away on the button and then we gotta jump every now and then. Oh, now we can jump. We couldn't jump any other time in the game, but now we can jump. How much damage does this guy take? I mean, I guess he is a demon prince now, but still. Oh, yeah, you can't even hit me now that I got the pattern down. Not that it was a very complex pattern, to be completely honest. There we go, I got my Righteous Fury back. So what am I gonna do now? Okay, I gotta build up my Righteous Fury to do what? Oh, I gotta push the 2 button. No, he's like giving me the like chaos warperoni treatment. What am I gonna? I gotta like. Oh, I exploded his head. Well, that's honestly not a bad deal for Nemeroth, considering that now that he's actually a demon prince, he'll just come back to life. So he just broke the crazy chaos artifact, and it didn't blow the planet up. Wow. I mean, I guess that's the nature of chaos. Who knows what it's going to do?
Look there, Ultramarine. You have saved this world. I see the Ultramarines are human, after all.
More than you know, Lieutenant.
Inquisition is here.
His injuries appear chaos inflicted. You are certain of this charge?
Captain Titus has been corrupted by chaos, Inquisitor Thrax.
I am no heretic!
You lie! Only an agent of chaos could withstand such warp exposure.
I sent the demon to oblivion.
But did you have unholy assistance? We must know. You will submit to my authority, Captain, or the Inquisition must conclude that you have corrupted every Ultramarine under your command. Not to mention those who stand at your side.
Ignore his threats. Come on.
The Inquisition will destroy you, Mira, and the Ultramarines will be forever dishonored. Leave my brothers and the Lieutenant alone. I will come with you. I do not know why I can resist the touch of chaos, but I swear I will discover the truth.
We will discover many truths, Space Marine.
Codex Astartes leaves no room for doubt. You cannot touch the warp and emerge unscathed.
The Codex Astartes is a set of rules. They guide us, shape us as Ultramarines, teach us to hold duty and honor sacred above all. But how we live with those rules is the true test of a Space Marine. And you
So there we go. That is Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Played this game mainly as a way to kind of introduce you into the world. Now, as is tradition, I will talk about what I think about the game during the credits, and a lot of people, I want to say 99% of people, are going to sympathize with Captain Titus, and that's because I would say 99% of people they're not familiar with Ultramarines culture, and this goes into like my big problem with this game. This game, it does a great job of introducing you to Warhammer, but it does a terrible job of introducing you to the Ultramarines. I have so many criticisms of Captain Titus. The first problem first off, I just don't like Captain Titus, just right off the bat. And so let's start with one thing. I would have done the same thing, Ryan Sergeant Leandros's boots, except I would not have involved the Inquisition. I would have went to Chapter Command. I would have went to, in this case, Chapter Master Marneus Calgar, or rather, maybe I would go to the Reclusium and speak with the chaplains. But I would not have involved the Inquisition simply because, it's an Ultramarines problem. The Inquisition, it's not their business. This is an Ultramarines problem. And I assure you, if Graham McNeil, who is, I would say, is the expert on the Ultramarines, since he's written the majority of the literature on them, he absolutely would have had the entire Ultramarines command staff would be just interrogating, grilling, and I imagine that Titus would lose his command over the Second Company over what he pulled here. And I think just like Uriel Ventress, he would be sentenced to death, probably by suicide mission, just because it gives you a chance to have a warrior's death, and he did succeed here. And a lot of people would be kind of mystified by this, and that's because, as I said, this game does not properly show you the culture of the Ultramarines. The Ultramarines are kind of viewed as the kind of generic poster boys, but that doesn't mean that, and while it is true, they are very normal by Space Marine standards, and most Space Marines are kind of like branch out in terms of differences compared to the Ultramarines, but that doesn't mean the Ultramarines don't have their own culture, their own ways, their own personalities. And for starters, the first problem let's talk about, so I have a lot of problems with Captain Titus. For starters, he's just really boring. Ultramarines, they have personalities. Even the ones that are grumpy, like Cato Sicarius, that's his personality. He's just kind of a really, really serious, grumpy kind of guy. But that's more of a personality than Titus has. Titus is basically like generic Space Marine McGood guy. That's basically how I would describe Captain Titus's personality. He's got nothing different going about him. Uriel, for example, fourth captain, he's happier. He's more cheerful. He's more optimistic. He's chattier. He's just more of a normal person. But at least by Space Marine standards, he's still very stoic. And another problem I have with the captain is all he does throughout the entire game is disobey the Codex, and never does he enforce the Codex. As a Space Marine captain, as someone who is a paragon of the Ultramarines, it's one thing to, okay, I'm going to bend the rules a little bit right here. Cato Sicarius has done it. He did it in the Fall of Damnos book against the Necron. Yeah, he'll bend rules now and here and there. But the problem with Titus is that it's not just that he bends rules. It's not just that he breaks rules repeatedly. He never once in this game ever says, "The Codex Astartes guides my actions here. According to the wisdom of Gilliman, this is the correct action." Never once does he summon the wisdom of the Codex to inform him of a decision. From my perspective, I just get this idea that he thinks he's better than the Codex, because never once does he credit his actions to the Codex. Never once does he credit his tactical strategies to Gilliman, and probably for good reason, because his strategies are stupid. It's like he went off on his own twice. That's one of the main reasons why Uriel Ventress was sentenced to death. In the second Ultramarines book, what happens is Tyranids invade, which are these crazy bug creatures, and at the very end of the invasion, there is this attack launched on the Tyranids command ship to abduct one of their Norn queens, and a Death Watch kill team separate from the Ultramarines, basically a specialized group of space marines that are specially trained to kill aliens. They were the ones who were going to do it, and so Uriel decided to go with them. He decided to detach from the Fourth Company, who was currently performing a last stand against the Tyrannid, in order to launch, to lead the attack on the Norn Queens. And that was the greatest, I mean, all the entire staff of the Ultramarines had a criticism of him, depending on their knowledge, like the Master of the Forge, the head tech marine, criticized Uriel for unsafe, for basically breaking the machine spirit of a thunderhawk and illegally modifying it, while Cato Sicarius accused him of abandoning the Second Company, and he was sentenced to death for it. And Captain Titus basically does, I think he does worse than that. He abandons the Second Company multiple times. He uses a heretical weapon multiple times, not understanding what impacts it could have. He uses it to power the Titan Invictus. He uses it to do the Psychic Scourge, and then at the end he breaks it in order to save his own life. And who knows what could have happened? He could have blown the planet up because of that. It was an incredibly selfish thing. It's just not an Ultramarines, not a Space Marine thing to do. In general, Space Marines would not endanger their entire objective, because if the unstable power force, if the chaos device had exploded, then he would have wiped out the planet, and he would have failed his mission objective, which was securing the Warlord-class Titan Manufactorum. And so he's a boring character. He's not an Ultramarine. I agree. I think he's a heretic. I don't like Captain Titus in the slightest. And like I said, most people are probably not going to understand that, just because most people don't read into the Ultramarines lore. And the game doesn't show you how the Codex makes the Ultramarines powerful. Their adherence and disciplined understanding of the Codex it's the source of their strength. And while some might criticize the Ultramarines and say, hey, you know what, that makes you predictable, the example I'll give is in a fighting game. Like if you think of a game like Smash Bros. Or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, at the elite level of skill, tournament level, everyone knows every character, everyone knows what every character can do, and everyone has an idea of what the top tier fighters can do. Everyone's doing research on the play style of every fighter. So when you go into a battle, if you're fighting Ryu in Street Fighter, you know what he's going to do. You know what he's going to throw Hadoukens to try to nail down your timing so that he could take advantage of your advances. You know what he's going to do. It just sometimes doesn't matter, because he's just so that the player could be so good at playing Ryu that it just doesn't matter that you know it, that it's just, you just can't overcome the strategy because it's so perfectly practiced. And that's how the Ultramarines are. Another way to explain it, so when Uriel survived his death mission, he went through a lot of trials with, the same thing happened to him. The Inquisition got their hands on him, the Grey Knights did, and they put him through all these trials of purity to see if he had been corrupted. He passed through them, and even after the Grey Knights, and therefore the Inquisition, got their hands on him and returned him to the Ultramarines were like, we don't give a damn about what the Inquisition thinks. We are going to run our own tests. The Grey Knights tests are irrelevant to us. So then Uriel went through an even more extreme set of tests that the Ultramarines set up for him, and then when he passed all of them, he still had to kind of go through retraining and contemplate the mysteries of the Codex. And there, Ultramarines Chief Librarian Togurius explained to him the problem with people deviating from the Codex is that everyone thinks that they're better. Everyone thinks that their situation is unique. But they don't realize that the reason you're in this dire situation where you think the Codex has failed you and that you need to deviate is because of all the mistakes you made earlier. And instead of blaming the Codex for having the lack of answers, you should be blaming yourself for the multitude of earlier failures you had that led to this point. And Togurius asked this kind of question, which I found rather profound. Does the Codex truly limit you? Is an artist limited by the fact that there are only 3 primary colors, yellow, blue, and red? How many colors can be created through the combination of the three primary colors. You know, you can make yellow and blue to make green. But you mix different quantities of blue and yellow to get different shades of green. Are you genuinely limited by the strategies of the Codex? Or have you simply not understood how they combine, how they separate and re-merge? Are you limited by the fact that there are only so many notes in music? Does that really stop artists from producing an infinite number of songs, despite the fact that there are a limited number of musical notes? The Codex doesn't limit anyone. It only limits those who do not understand how the tactics combine, how they fall back, how they separate and come back together, how they merge. And that book, it was a short story. It was basically a kind of a little sub-novel in between the major novels. And I found it really profound because I'd never thought of things that way, that the rules are, it's not to say that there aren't dumb rules, but most of the time the rules are there for a good reason. A reason that is perhaps beyond your understanding. And that's where discipline comes from. And for the Ultramarines who pride themselves on incredible discipline, incredible strategy that saves lives, like Ultramarine campaigns tend to be extremely efficient. They save tons of people. They preserve cities. They preserve factories. They preserve work. And then they leave the planet in such a better shape than it could have been without them. And you don't see any of that from Captain Titus. You don't see any of it at all. And that's why, I mean, in a lot of ways, it's kind of nice that this game is called Space Marine rather than Warhammer 40k Ultramarine, because I think this game just does a terrible job of representing what makes the Ultramarines interesting is their obsessive adherence to the Codex. Like, that's part of what makes the Ultramarines interesting. The philosophical discussions of whether or not it's a good idea to adhere so tightly to the Codex. But overall, it doesn't, despite this, like, this is a fairly critical opinion I have of the game, but in terms of the actual game itself, I think it's a really fun game. I'm not going to take that away from the game. And it's a great introduction into the Warhammer universe. Unfortunately, there was never a sequel, and I think that's because Relic started to really go downhill after this, which we'll see when we eventually get to Dawn of War 3, which is the last of the Warhammer games that they make. But still, a really fun game, has some cool moments. I think it does a pretty good job of, like, as I said, introducing people into the Warhammer universe. And after this, we'll get to see the game that Relic originally made, which is going to be Dawn of War. I don't know when I'm going to play it, but as I said, Relic originally wanted to make an Ultramarines game, but Games Workshop wouldn't trust them with it, and maybe for good reason, since they apparently don't know anything about the Ultramarines. But that's what Dawn of War 1 was. Dawn of War 1 was Games Workshop saying, hey, we'll let you make a Warhammer game, you just can't use the Ultramarines. So they made their own Space Marines chapter up. That's basically a copy of the Ultramarines, just different, who are the Blood Ravens, and that's going to be our next Warhammer playthrough, most likely. We will be hitting up some of that Dawn of War action, or I might do Mechanicus, we'll be doing some more Warhammer stuff, just because, like, Warhammer's great stuff, great universe. So, yeah, that's what I think about the game. Great game. Can't stand the story from the perspective of a big-time Ultramarines guy. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And let me know if any of you who have seen this game, maybe me talking a little bit about Ultramarines culture and maybe learning that, like, the captains who've done less severe than Titus were actually sentenced to death for deviating from the Codex. Maybe that perspective makes you think differently. Maybe you still believe that it's a little excessive, or maybe you disagree with the Ultramarines' adherence to the Codex, but perhaps you can understand why an Ultramarines player might have no sympathy at all for Captain Titus. Maybe it causes you to look at Captain Titus in a very different light. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section, and did this pique your interest into the Warhammer sci-fi fantasy universe? Great universe, long history, amazing universe. Can't wait to play more. Can't say enough good about it, but I'll get carried away. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Warhammer 40k Space Marine, as well as the first Warhammer game on the channel. Subscribe for more Warhammer content, and like the video, do the YouTube things, of course. Remember to tell me down in the comment section what you thought, and of course remember that you don't have to be good to get good.